After more than a half century, humanity is preparing to return to the moon, or at least fly by it this February. You're watching footage of the 11 million pound space launch system make its 1 mile an hour journey to the launch pad. Named after the twin sister of the Greek god Apollo, the Artemis 2 mission with a crew of 4 astronauts will fly around the moon on a roughly 10-day mission. It's the closest humans will have gotten in more than 50 years, and NASA has finally set the launch date February 6th with a launch window between 9:41 and 11:41 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am counting down the days until we are back on the moon.
Yes, I know. I mean, you get to witness history right there, especially over half a century. That's pretty remarkable.
And I love just the cleverness and just the great opportunity we had with Apollo being the first series of missions to now the twin sister of Apollo, Artemis. It's just such a good naming convention, and it is going to be the first woman to ever set foot on the moon.
That's very cool, and hopefully it will be comfortable, more comfortable than it is out there for us right now, but you know.
I mean, it is warm technically on the sun side of the moon.
Right.
A couple hundred degrees
that.
warm, and there's no atmosphere to breathe.
You know,
a little bit of both.
Yeah, give and take there.
Let's get to the Earth weather here as we're looking at temperatures tonight. Just below freezing now. We're at 29 degrees here in Memphis, 26 in Holly Springs, 25 up towards Covington. Still in the low 30s right now out in Forest City, but you will be dropping down here in the next couple of hours. Here's what you need to know over the next couple of days. We do have a cold week ahead. Average temperature right now is low 30s for lows and right around 50 for highs. We're going to be below those numbers for most of the week. The coldest day is probably going to start us off here on Monday, and then we'll start to warm up a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got a cold rain, though, on Wednesday. This is the day that we were, or at least the system we were thinking might bring snow Thursday. Everything's backed up a whole day, and it's now much warmer, so it's just going to be a cold rain on Wednesday. We're not getting below freezing that day. Then as we get to the weekend, I've got a lecture for everyone. Ignore the rumors of whatever snow map you see for Friday or Saturday. There is a possibility of a wintry mix. We'll get to the outlook for that in just a minute here. Right now, though, everything is pretty quiet here around the Memphis area. It is a chilly night. We do have those wind chills dropping down into the low 20s, but overall things are going to stay pretty settled for us here the next couple of days before we see the activity return. We'll see a few clouds building in by the early morning hours, and that's going to make for a mostly cloudy Monday for us. And the north wind as well is going to keep things rather chilly. We get a south wind, though, on Tuesday and lots of sunshine, so that's going to help us start to warm up. It'll be more comfortable. Then we've got another round of moisture coming in as we head overnight, Tuesday night, early Wednesday. That's going to turn into some rain. We see some light showers by daybreak on Wednesday, and that'll keep up as we head through the late morning hours. So a bit of a dreary start to the day on Wednesday, but that does clear up by early afternoon for us, and by around 4 o'clock we start to see the clouds even breaking up. Looking in the long-range models, they are also supporting that next system coming in here by the middle part of the week, but that's the last time we see any of the models agree. We're just looking at one here. Whenever we are looking at models for a long-range forecast, we've got to keep in mind a bunch of different models to see what possible solutions there are. But I just want to show you the one thing you're probably going to see on social media is this, blue right over Memphis. That is one solution. Other models don't even have any precipitation for us. So what we're looking at is a disagreement on timing, temperature, and placement. So that means we really can't know what is going to be happening on Saturday of this upcoming week. Whenever we're talking about winter weather forecasting, here's sort of a breakdown of the timing of what we can see. We're already sort of at the 10 to 7 day to transition to 7 to 5 day period right now when we can start to recognize patterns. Cold air in place, moisture overriding that, may be favorable for some pattern for snow, but is it here or is it way up in the Ohio Valley? Don't really know yet. So now we look for trends. Right now there aren't any trends. It's just jumping around the country every model run. The low pressure center for this storm system, the placement of that moisture, nothing is lining up every 6 hours when we get a new model run. So we really don't know what's going to happen just yet. When we get to the 5 to 3 day time frame, that's when we'll begin to start to see, is it snow, sleet, ice storm, or just rain, or just nothing at all? Then once we're in the 3 day to 24 hour time frame, that's when we can look at a snow map and judge how much we're going to see. So keep this in mind over the next couple of days. You will likely see major snow totals on social media. Ignore them for now. We'll let you know when you need to be concerned. In the meantime, temperatures warming up here the next few days. 48 there Wednesday, 49 on Thursday. And with that uncertainty of next weekend, we've also got some pretty wide uncertainty on those temperatures. So they could be, give or take, 10 degrees on any of those numbers Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back right here on ABC 24.